don't think we have any brakes.
What if we roll too much?
Where are we gonna hit? Friggin' trash?
Welcome back to the American Detour channel. As you saw in the last episode, we got a few things done here and there with the truck. We got the cab put on the frame. It's been 5 months since a body has sat on this frame, and so it's awesome to see that it's starting to come back together. On this episode though, we're gonna be getting the bed. You can't see it yet, you can't see it yet. We're getting the bed on the truck, the engine in the truck, getting wiring hooked up, all that stuff all fiddled back together. Don't know if we'll get it started, probably not, maybe not, I don't know. Like to where like the next episode, it will be running. And if you think that putting the cab on was sketchy, just wait till you see us put the bed on the truck. That's one thing I gotta do today is get the mounts underneath the cab and actually cab mount it up. We got all the cab mounts tightened up and underneath the truck and everything, and I want to go get at least one of the fenders so I can just make sure that the cab is pretty much aligned. I want to put them on and kind of set it up against the core support and make sure the gaps aren't all screwy and all that stuff. Well, upon further inspection, I'm going to need at least one more fender. Or just say screw it and live with it because it's just a tow pig. Anyway, let's grab this fender. It doesn't have an inner fender on it right now. This doesn't look perfect right here, but that's only because this core support actually needs to come forward some. The gap is dead nuts perfect all the way down. Exactly how it was when I first got the truck. I mean, it's lining up just how it should, just how I like it. That means the cab is mounted correctly, lined up good, and we're good to go. Let's do our brake line because I keep talking about it, but I keep procrastinating. Let's just do it. It's easy as crap. It's nothing more than just compression fitting here, hook this thing onto the master cylinder, boom, man, run it down there, done. Not a big deal. It's the next day and we have something to talk about. So on our video, one of our older videos that says how to build a 500 horsepower small block Chevy. A lot of hate comments on that. Lots of hate comments. And nobody even saw the motor totally finished. You guys haven't seen the motor totally finished yet. It's not done yet. So we're going to prove all of them wrong. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do, and you won't know until you see it. Now that motor is going into Mark here, the 89 k2500. We're probably going to get hate comments on this video. I expect it. I see it coming. But you gotta prove them wrong. Because, as Wilson Diesel said in one of his videos, hustle till your haters start asking if you're hiring. When this motor does make 500 horsepower, I can't wait to see the comments going, oh, nice dude, oh, I'm happy for you. And I go back and I see all the hate comments from those same people. That's how the world works. People love to hate. You know why? Because half the people that comment on these videos don't have a single video on YouTube, don't have a single follower on Instagram or anything. They don't even exist in the world. They're gonna talk trash if they have nothing to back it up. If you're gonna be a badass, back it up. Now we don't have even 10,000 followers. We don't even have 6,000 subscribers, on YouTube. We may not have a ton of viewership. But the people that do watch us and like to watch us seem to back us up really well. So if you think you're breaking us down by saying that stuff, go to any video on YouTube that has 10, 15, 20 views. Tell me if there's any comments on there. Now if there is comments, tell me if any of them are hate comments. No, you know why? Because those people aren't giving out enough credibility to even be hated on. But when you're big enough to be hated on, that means that you're doing something right, because that means somebody cares enough to try and tear you down. That must mean you're doing something right. You're doing something that people care enough to beat you down on, to try to beat you down on. So if your hate comments and your little baby little like, oh, you can't make a kind of power, you're stupid. If you think that's gonna tear us down, you're freaking stupid. And please subscribe, by the way, because I'd love to see your action once we actually do it. It's like all the Daddy's Money comments on all of Mason's videos. You don't know him, you don't know how hard he busts his ass to get where he's at. And haters, honestly, just make it that much better, because that means we're doing something right. So when you leave hate comments, just know you're making me so much happier. So keep that in mind. Let's get to work on the truck today. So what we are doing right now is I have to hook up all the linkages underneath the truck, the shift linkage and the transfer case linkage, and then plug in all of our wiring for the axle, the transfer case, and all that good stuff underneath. And then once we get that finished up, we're gonna throw the wheels on the back of this thing, roll it outside, and throw the bed on it, and get that all finished up.
Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down. Cause I'm coming on strong. The grass should have looked greener. I need a true believer in disguise. If I'm loving you wrong, short changing and receiving, girl, you best believe in me behind. Cause I'm over easy.
That is one step closer to being done, boys. That means we can pull this thing out of here, put the bed on it, and be able to steer it back and forth to be able to get... Would you shut up? It's coming along. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Lover, don't need a 4-leaf clover to decide. Cause I'm coming on strong. The grass should have looked greener. I need a true believer in disguise. If I'm loving you wrong, short changing and receiving, girl, you best believe in me behind.
Okay. Not right now. Okay. Hey! You don't hit my windshield.
We're about to pull this truck out and get the bed on. Clear. Oh God! Sam's driving. Oh shit! Where'd the bed go?
I don't think we have any brakes.
What if we roll too much?
Where are we gonna hit? Friggin' trash.
Here we go.
Oh, this is some four-wheel drive action.
Dude, we got brakes. We got brakes.
No, we don't.
I just slammed on when we stopped.
Looks like a bunch of monkeys trying to football to me. Someone's gonna get a strap to the face here soon. Yeah, I'm saying that.
Hunter, what the hell is that? That's like barely on.
Oh yeah, it's more. Oh yeah. I would not put that there.
Oh, no, I'm gonna bend it in.
Oh, we're sitting on the filler deck right now.
Screw it.
Well, in a not so graceful but very effective fashion, we did get our bed on. It's not bolted down yet, it's just kind of sitting on there. And this side still needs a fender flare, but it is on, nonetheless. Honestly, that could have went as bad as it ever could have gone, putting a bed on a truck. That was very horrible and very sketchy. And we bent the living crap out of this bed, but I bent it back with my hands mostly. Most of the stuff that got bent was on the bottom of the bed. Pretty much our next steps now is just bolt the bed in and get our filler neck kind of in line where it needs to be at. We're getting down to like the buttoning up stage, so that meaning just kind of buttoning up everything. I took this fender flare off for some reason. Oh, it was because I wanted to put it on black truck outside. Well, we're gonna put it back on now because we have no reason to take it off. So I don't know about other Chevy body styles, but I had no idea these trucks had this like little, kind of like a clip deal to hook in the fender flare. I really don't want to damage these fender flares that'll go on here because they're like 400 bucks a piece aftermarket, so I do not want to have to buy another one. I think this one, no, this one's not. One of these fenders are already aftermarket. So I brought in my boy's tailgate here. not color matched, but tailgate nonetheless. And then the Sick Dog Dopey Dope tonneau cover that was on my old truck. I'm gonna put it on there because I think it'd look really good on Mark. We got these pieces of craps on here that are all rusted in. So I'm gonna take the grindy boy, cut it off. Today, we got a few parts that came in. So I got new engine mounts because at least one of the engine mounts up front were destroyed, and I figured might as well replace them both while we're there. Fellas at Summit Racing got us some parts in pretty quick. Gotta get a few things for the motor. Still need to get a rear main seal, new oil pump, and a pan gasket and whatnot, because like I said, like, while it's cracked open, might as well go ahead and fix it while we're there. These things aren't even tight. Please don't tell me there's a nut free spinning. This is the driver's side motor mount. See why we took it out now? Look how much damage is around there. That ain't right. Here is our new motor mount. No movement at all. That's what you need right there. You gotta be f***ing kidding me. So after a trip to the parts store again, got the wrong motor mount, but went and got the right one this time. God, get out. That's the right one. Whoopsies. Motor mount's on, and so now I'm gonna start running the wiring over along the firewall, putting on the distribution blocks on the firewall and all that good stuff. Really, I'm running it like this, running it before I put the motor in it, because a lot of this stuff will be in the way sitting over here. And the motor's in, it's gonna be a lot easier to find where all the plugs go when it's already ran and everything. It's a lot less of a mess, a lot less of a headache. It'll make things go easier. So God, this is so much wiring, dude. The key to clean wiring is zip tie things together, zip tie them up, make it look as compact as possible, and like make it look like it's all one unit. Right now I'm just trying to separate everything so like it has so I kind of have an idea of where it all goes. Look at that. Peachy cake. And then there, right there, you see that? That right there is all the wires I need to butt connect. Which is something I didn't get when I was at the parts store. Because I'm an idiot.